We're recording now.
All right, I'd like to open up the June 8th, 2021 Contract Administration Board meeting. And for the record, we have, excuse me, Daniel Lynch, Deputy County Executive, Bruce Hidley, County Clerk, and Andrew Joyce, Chairman of the County Legislature, in attendance. The first order of business is I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the minutes of May 10th, 2021 meeting.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried for the meeting minutes of May 10th. All right, first on our agenda today is contract number 6424. The department is Emergency Telephone E911. The vendor is Pulsion High-Tech Systems Incorporated. The estimated amount is $20,771. The estimated term is 4/1/21 through 3/31 of 22. The scope of service, continued maintenance of safety net software. This is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments and questions, and please give us your name before you begin.
Hi, good morning. This is Kevin Demers from 911. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Yeah, this is for the this is the old CAD system. We keep a few licenses, so we didn't have to do the data conversion to new licenses. This gives access to our criminal investigation units, 911, the few other entities, access to the old data.
Any other comments or questions on this contract? I'll entertain a motion.
This is Dan Lynch. I'll make a motion.
Andrew Joyce, second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Contract is carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 6356. Department is the Sheriff's Department. The vendor is Biometrical S4All. The estimated term is 5/1/21 through 4/30/2022. The scope of service, the Sheriff's Office is purchasing a live scan equipment and upgrades to be used throughout their entire department. It's 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions.
Yeah, it's Doug Miller from the Sheriff's Office. This is a grant that we got to the Division of Criminal Justice Services. It will upgrade all 6 of our live scan systems. Because fingerprints don't go to the state and the feds anymore on a card like they used to. That's about it.
Any other comments or questions? I'd like to entertain a motion, please.
Andrew Joyce, I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? The contract is carried. Next on the agenda is the county clerk. InfoQuick Solutions Inc. is the vendor. The estimated amount is $96,000. It is an estimated 1-year term, and the scope of service is a 1-year renewable per contract for the continuation of the cashiering, scanning, and indexing system for land and court records, pistol permits, liens, notary public, maps, and various miscellaneous filings. Also allowing online access to county records. This is 100% county funded. And I'm going to turn the floor over for comments to Geraldine Gould, Executive Deputy County Clerk.
Hi, good afternoon. This is just, as Bruce said, the 1-year renewal of our contract that we've had since November of 2015. Per our contract in 2020, we were entitled to 4 1-year renewals. This would be a renewal from June 1st, 2021 to May 31st of 2022.
Any other comments or questions? I'd like to entertain a motion.
Dan Lynch will make a motion.
Andrew Joyce, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And for the record, I'm abstaining because it's my office. Thank you. Next on the agenda is contract number 6357. The department is the Board of Elections. The vendor is Arnoff Moving Services. The estimated amount is $27,970. The estimated term is 6/1/21 through 12/31/21. The scope of service to provide for the pickup, delivery, and return of electronic voting machines for use by the electorate during the federal, state, and local primaries to be held on June 22nd, 2021, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 p.m., and the general election to be held on Tuesday, November 2, 2021, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. It is 100% funded. I'm sorry, it's 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions. Kathy, Rachel, either one of you there?
Kathy here, Commissioner Kathy Griffin from Board of Elections. Our office is seeking approval to enter into a contract with Arnoff Moving and Storage for the moving, pickup, and delivery of our voting machines to the polling locations for both the primary and general election.
Any further comments or questions?
Great to hear you,
Motion.
Kathy.
Thank you.
It's Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Your motion is carried. Thank you,
Thank you,
Kathy.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is contract number 6416. The department is the Health Department. The vendor is St. Peter's Health Partners Medical Association. Associates, the estimated term is 6/1/21 through 11/2/22. The estimated amount is $25,000. The scope of service is to implement 5 national diabetes prevention program from June 1, 2021 until November 2 of 2022. Now, this is 100% state funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions.
Hi, this is Shannon Witherspoon from the Health Department. This is a request to partner with, actually contract with St. Peter's Partners. This is for them to implement 5 national diabetes prevention programs. The program focuses on healthy eating and physical activity in an effort to prevent type 2 diabetes in the community. There was an RFP that was sent out and they were the only respondent, and we are requesting to contract with them. It is 100% grant funded from a Blue Fund program. The contract is not to exceed $25,000.
I'm not going to ask Shannon to say that all over again, but the echo in the background made it very difficult to hear her description of this project, but I think it's very, very well described in our paperwork. So I'll any other further comments or questions for Shanna?
Bruce, this is Dan. Just so you know, we're recording and we were able to hear her pretty clear for the recording. So I think it was all captured as well.
Thank you, Dan. It's just that it's echoing so bad that I'm having a hard time here. But I'll entertain, I'm sorry, any further comments or questions? I'll entertain a motion, please.
Dan Lynch will make a motion.
Andrew Joyce, second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Your contract is carried. Thank you, Shanna.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
Next on the agenda is contract number 6413, the Department's Building Services. The vendor is J. McBain Incorporated. The estimated term is 7/1/21 through 12/31/2022. The scope of service is electrical construction service. This is Kone elevator installations at the Times Union Center parking lot. It is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions.
Yes, an RFP was issued for the electrical portion of the Times Union elevator modernization. J. McBain was the lowest responsive bidder, and we're proceeding with this, the elevator modernization.
Any other comments or questions? Like to entertain a motion, please?
Andrew Joyce, I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Thank you, Mr. Latina. Next on the agenda is contract number 6407. Department is Maintenance Roads and Buildings. The vendor is Clark Equipment Company, DBA Bobcat Company. The estimated amount is $64,244. The estimated term is 7/1/21 through 9/30/21. The scope of service is the purchase of an E60 R2 Series Bobcat compact excavator from the New York State contract PC 67141. The award number PGB 22792. It's bond HHT 75197. Will be used for the purchase and is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions. Is Lisa on?
Lisa, you're muted. Lisa, you're still muted.
Okay, I skipped
Hi
it.
there.
There we
All
go.
Good
right, we
afternoon.
hear you now.
Hi. We'd like approval to purchase a compact excavator. This is a piece of equipment that we use to replace driveway pipes and small culverts. We're phasing out our larger, more costly backhoe machines. We're putting 2 out for auction this year. And this will be our 3rd compact excavator added to our fleet.
Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion, please.
Dan Lynch will make a motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstention? Your motion is carried. Thank you, Commissioner. Next on the agenda is contract number 6423. The department is the Civic Center. The vendor is Walsh Duffield Companies Incorporated. The estimated amount is $84,897. The estimated term is 7/1/21 through 7/1/22. The scope of service is a 1-year renewal of the commercial property insurance for the Times Union Center. The fiscal impact is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions. Anybody from the Civic Center here? Commissioner Riley, can you chime in on this one then?
I can. Jennifer Chaffee is on the meeting, but she seems to not.
Yeah, I can see her.
there. So this was a rebid. It's the existing vendor that's there. They renewed it. The only difference was they changed the deductible amount. The previous deductible was $50,000. This is now a $25,000 deductible.
Did that drop the cost?
It actually increased the premium a tiny bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Entertain a motion, please.
Andrew Joyce will make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Any abstentions? The motion is carried. Next on the agenda is contract number 6425. The department is building services. The vendor is Sullivan Contracting Incorporated. The scope of service is hazardous material abatement at the structure located 760 Albany Shaker Road, Albany, New York, as further outlined in the RFP 2021-076. Term is 7/1/20 through 6/30/22. The estimated amount is $29,925. Is 100% county funded. I now open the floor for comments or questions.
Yes, this is Commissioner Latina. We issued an RFP for hazardous materials for one of our buildings that we are rehabbing for one of the county executives outlined initiatives. So this is to take care of the abatement structure portion of the building.
Any other comments or questions? I'd like to entertain a motion.
Dan Lynch will make the motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The contract is carried. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is contract number 5620. The department is Information Services. The vendor is Albany County Airport Authority. The scope of service is to provide necessary IT services and oversee the operation, management, and maintenance of all technologies related to the services at the Albany County Airport. I'm going to turn this over to Commissioner Riley at this point, please.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. There's actually a couple of errors in the addendum that went out originally. So in the backup that will be signed. It is actually contract number 6430. The contract number that was referenced was an earlier one. And the term for this is from 5/12/2021 to 11/30 of 2021. As you said, is to provide IT services at the airport from the county IT department and as 100% county impact for revenue.
And is the amount correct at 49.5?
Correct. Yes, 49.5 for revenue.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay. Comments? Perry?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
That's it? Okay. I'll entertain a motion, please.
This is Andrew Joyce. I'll make the motion.
Dan Lynch will second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So at this
Thank you.
time, it's at 4:20 PM, I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Dan Lynch will make a motion.
Andrew Joyce will second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Any abstention? Motion is carried. Meeting is adjourned at 4:20 PM. Dan, will you be signing these?
Yes, I have signed them, Mr. Clerk.
Thank you so much. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you,
Take care.
everyone.